Yeah, so hello guys, welcome back to another new video. And this time I I thought I never gonna say it, like this is Star Wars Outlaws patch 1.4.0. This is the biggest update ever yet of the game that the devs talk about this, and they fixed a lot of issues, lot of something was happening in the game which were not right, and which are very very mid for a 2024 game. This time they just fixed something, and many things, they just fixed many things, and the update just came, and I thought that this might be a good time to test the new update. So yeah, this is it. I'll basically check the main issue of the game, like performance issues, PC, like if you got a PC for like 400 or 500 or $600 and got a new PC and the game was not running smooth in those PCs, or definitely there are some issues behind it. So yeah, I will test it right now. So I will show you the graphical settings which I am currently using right now, and these are the new outfits which all Ubisoft creators get, or if you have the ultimate season pass, you will get the season pass, and then you will get these outfits for free if you have the ultimate edition of the game or gold edition of the game, which includes the season pass. So let's not talk about that. Season passes and early accesses or early gameplay stuff. Let's go to the state of the video, which is a performance. Okay, this is 1920 to 1080p resolution, and I am using the unlocked frame rate. Basically, I use every game in this feature should be unlocked if you are a PC gamer, man. This feature really helps a lot, like unlocked FPS for every game. Who doesn't need free FPS, man? Tell me, man. So I'm using basically the NVIDIA DLSS quality, which is fixed mode. It will not go above any dynamic resolution or something like that. It will get a fixed resolution which is rendered in 720p, and output resolution is 1080p. So this is NVIDIA DLSS quality, fixed mode, and then you come to the graphic settings, which is high, because ultra settings, this graphic card has only 8 gigs of VRAM, which is not enough for this game. Basically, this game has insane amount of VRAM needs, and basically every game in 2024 needs a lot of VRAM. So I'm not gonna talk about that. So we are gonna test only high settings and maybe medium settings a little bit further. Then the NVIDIA RTX direct lighting should be off. These are the extra settings that you don't need. And advanced graphics, let's set to that advanced graphics settings, and yeah, these are the settings I'm using. And remember that I hate about this part that ray tracing settings are like completely hard baked into this game. Like you cannot turn off complete ray tracing settings completely. If you turn down these settings, it will become low, but not off. I just want that devs completely listen to this video, and maybe they just remove the hard baked ray traced mode in the graphic settings. Like we don't need ray tracing default, right? We hate ray tracing because it's so VRAM consuming and so graphical performance consuming, and it will get much more overshot in those highly combat sequences or something, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm using medium mode because low settings are not gonna do something, right? Because we're gonna need a frame generation settings after sometimes after this video. So yeah, these are settings, like almost high setting, around every setting high, and DLSS quality. So let's see how much FPS can we get. So let's see how much FPS can we get with DLSS quality setting with graphics settings set to high. And yeah, these are giving me like 54 FPS right now, because with recording, if you get some FPS lost in the, I don't have a capture card, so some FPS get lost in the recording. So 5 to 7 FPS are just losing, because I am recording the video with NVIDIA GeForce recorder or shadow play. Okay, I'm using the speeder right now. So we'll get to the open world section where there are so many NPCs, and this kind of animals. Yeah, VRAM consumption is, even DLSS quality is, I would say, very high, like 7 gigs, 7.5 gigs is very high for a 8GB graphic card. So but I can clearly see that the graphical fidelity of the game has increased a lot, and the animations are a lot smoother in this update, because in this speeder section, if you have used the earlier build of the game, if you played the earlier build of the game, the speeder needed to focus right amount of target or right mouse to select all the time right mouse, so to move the speeder. But right now you don't need to do that. Okay, so this is definitely a lot of smoother. The FPS is kind of low, like 40s to 50s. I would say the animation quality has gone up. Yeah, definitely it's gone up. It has gone up a lot. And if you have a better CPU than Ryzen 5 3600, you will get, I think, a much more FPS boost, because I am using a Ryzen 5 3600, and that's not very bad CPU though, but I would say it's very outdated CPU for 2024 games. If you wanna upgrade from Ryzen 5 3600, I would suggest Ryzen 7 5700X 3D. That CPU is incredible, and bang for its buck. Okay. You're getting like 55s with DLSS quality high settings. I would say that animation quality and graphs quality fidelity is lot much smoother in this update, because earlier I have played this game and I completely trash talk about it, like I hated this game, and I not love this game right now, but I would say that it's an improvement over those patches or earlier builds which I have played. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna test the most required requested settings for benchmark, which is frame generation. And frame generation, remember, this frame generation only enabled in this game, which is FSR 3 frame generation, not the DLSS 3 frame generation, or you cannot, the frame generation is not decoupled. Like if you used NVIDIA DLSS for upscaling and frame generation with FSR 3, that's not gonna happen with this game, because this game doesn't work like that. So you have to change the mode to FSR 3 quality, and then see the I would say that ultra quality would do something better job, because the resolution would get much more clearer and the image quality will get much more smoother in this setting. FSR 3 frame generation on, and the upscaler mode keep that fixed, and upscaler quality should be ultra quality, because you are using frame generation, you can get a lot more FPS boost than this what you're getting, like 50 FPS or like something like that. So get into the graphics section, and also these are the high settings, I would say. Yeah, high settings, everything set to high, and ray tracing is hard baked, so you cannot change anything to it. Otherwise, anyways, you can just do low, but I would not say low setting would do a good job. I just want completely remove this ray trace section for this from this game. So yeah, we are getting like 90s right now with ultra quality FSR 3 ultra quality and high graphics, and graphics card is already using the 98%, and also VRAM is 7.5 GB, so that's not bad, and the game just got a lot much smoother. Just keep that in mind. Like if you are watching this video is gonna render it in 60 FPS, but in the real time you are gonna get a lot much smoother experience with the FSR 3 frame generation, and the grass quality and the vegetation quality is lot much better in this update, as I can see. I'm gonna get her right away and just explore the open world or something, and get something into the FPS NPC areas, as there are heavier NPCs and thicker density. Yes.
Looking for a race?
No, I'm not gonna race you, man. Yeah, we are getting like how to dismount. Okay, dismount is using R. We are getting like 95s with ultra quality FSR 3. Oh, this is beautiful, man. This looks beautiful, at least. Yeah, and every graphic setting set to high. I think this is the sweet spot to play this game because if you have a 3060 Ti graphic card. Oh, this feels beautiful, and there are no more ghosting or stuttering or something issues like that. This is very smooth. Frame times are also very smooth, and if you are using a high refresh rate monitor, you will get much more smoother experience because now I am using FreeSync 75Hz unlocked monitor, so my monitor refresh rate is not that high. But still, I feel that the game has gone up in performance because in earlier there was stuttering and ghosting effects with when turning on FSR 3 frame generation. But yes, now in this update they kind of fixed it and they did a lot of good job, I have to say and admit it, that yeah, they really fixed the game. But in some areas the overall the story was like mid, and in some areas they already could improve a lot, and this game gonna improve a lot. I keep my faith in Ubisoft team and Massive Entertainment team, Massive Studios. So yeah, this is giving like 90 FPS in ultra quality mode. So I will check how much can we get in the quality mode settings. Maybe that will get some more FPS boost. Maybe quality settings, FSR 3 frame generation, apply that, and we're gonna head to that graphics settings, which is also be high. Definitely I'm not gonna change this for a little while. And here, as you can see, the VRAM consumption is gone a little bit lower because it was later than 7.5 GBs or something like that, but yeah, we're getting like 7.7 GBs or 7.5. I think the VRAM consumption, there is a bug or something they could fix with the VRAM consumption, because if you're using a resolution game with a lower resolution, which is the quality mode of FSR 3 or DLSS, so the game should not consume this much VRAM. Like this should consume at least 5.5 or 6 GBs of VRAM if you're using a DLSS quality in the upscaler mode, if you're using an upscaler with quality mode. So it should consume like 6 or 5.5 GBs of VRAM, because you are not playing in the full resolution, like resolution is degraded, resolution is decreased. So yeah, and this is giving me like 100 FPS, 100 plus FPS, I would say 110 with FSR quality, high graphics settings. Let's follow our speeder and get out of here. Okay, that was good. That was good. I would say that this game right now, after this 1.4 update, feels a lot much smoother than the previous updates, the previous versions of this game. Like this version is what that should be launched in the launch day, not right after 3 or 4 patches. But nowadays every game has become like that. You are getting early access or stuff like that, then okay, I'm gonna kill that. Stupid NPC was killed. Okay, so grass quality is looking a bit more fluid. Like I think they added a lot more animations into these grasses or foliage, I think. So we are getting 100 FPS at least, 90 FPS in the quality mode even. Not bad for a what kind of game I said. Like it's a Ubisoft game, and not every Ubisoft game is bad. Like I recently got the Crew Motorfest, and that game is something to play, man. That game is amazing, man. I'd say you would spend a lot of hours in Crew Motorfest than I did in recent titles. there are very good cards and stuff like that, but that should do another video, not this one. Okay, I think I should change the graphic setting right now, because yeah, this is medium setting. Let's change it to medium settings, and overall quality should be medium. It would take some time. And the depth of field and motion blur settings are converted to default, so I'm gonna change it to low. Yeah, everything is medium graphics. So let's see how much can we get with the medium graphics, FSR 3 quality, frame generation on. Okay, FSR 3 quality, frame generation on, and medium graphics. Maybe their VRAM consumption should go lower than this high graphics. Yeah, we are getting a good FPS boost in this one. 110 to 120 at least. I think there is something wrong with the VRAM consumption, because in high settings I was getting like 7.5 GB of VRAM usage, but in the medium settings I also am getting 7.2 or 7.4 GB of VRAM usage. So I think they should fix this VRAM consumption, because it should matter. Like if you're playing with high graphics or low graphics setting, there should be difference with the VRAM usage also, right? But the graphic card is getting 98%, so I would not say this is a bottleneck, but my CPU is going above 70 to 80% usage. So, and the temps are also fine, not very bad, 75s, everything is fine. I would say this game has been fixed a lot. There are a lot of performance issues that has been fixed in this update, and there are a lot of new DLC. There is one new DLC, story DLC added, which is the wildcard DLC. I am excited to play that. I am excited to meet up with Lando and do his task or something like that. I don't know, man, but in the performance section, yeah, it has been improved. It has improved, and the graphical fidelity, graphical quality also has been improved. The hair quality used to get lot much worse and jittery and stuttery in the. You can see the hair. Look at the hair. Now hair is a little much it looks much better in this update. So yeah, that's it for the video. I'm not gonna check low settings, how much you get FPS with low settings, because you are not gonna game even if you have this graphics card like RTX 3060 Ti, and you are not gonna game with low settings, man. Just we are gonna give medium and high, and frame generation on is giving me like 130 FPS, and in the popular areas or the combat sequences, I think you will get 80 to 90 FPS with frame generation on. So that's not bad. That's not bad, at least. But they should work more with this game and keep posting updates and further improvements. There are a lot of room for improvements with this game. So thanks for watching. I'll get back to you guys as soon as get new kind of ideas or videos to stuff, something like that. So thank you for your comments. Just keep posting your suggestions. And oh my god, I was about to end this video, and this guy just hit me. My god. So thank you for watching, guys. Thank you so much. Goodbye.